Hey guys, I am back. This is Malessea or Melissa. I'm also known as Artemisia. This is going to be a general reading for Leo um, from September 19th through the 28th. I went ahead and pre shuffled your cards, Leo. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into your energy and see what we got. If you're watching this later and not watching the live, feel free to fast forward through any shuffling that I have to do or pulling of the cards if you don't want to wait. Um, and again, this general reading can cover anything from work to relationships to family, money. Just take it how it resonates for you. And yeah, so what else? Oh, yeah, time is fluid. So these readings can resonate before or after the original intended time frame. And again, please, guys, let me know in the comments below if this resonates for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to check out my website in the description box below. Okay, let's get started here, Leo. Okay. Messages for Leo, September 20, September 19th through the 20th. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. The high schedule, September 19th through the 28th. What does Leo need to know for the high schedule, September 19th through the 28th? What does Leo need to know for the high schedule, September 19th through the 28th? What does Leo need to know for the high schedule, September 19th through the 28th? What does Leo need to know for the high schedule, September 19th through the 28th? Cleo. No. Shh. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Okay. Messages for you. September 19th to the 20th. Okay, give me a second, guys. Here. Okay, let me clear these out of the way. Hermes, guys. Please. Hermes, mommy's doing a reading, silly boy. Come on, sit down. Okay, let's see, Leo. Okay, so you can look at the first row if you want as energy a few days before the 19th and following into the second row through the 28th, but take it how it resonates for you. Okay, so Leo, you have the Hermit upright, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups upright, the horned one of the Devil upright. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Okay. So with the Hermit card, it's all about introspection time. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like hiding away per se, but just like going inward and using your inner light to look through the darkness. Again, introspection and intuition. So that can be what was going on in the past or currently for you or the person you're dealing with, a little bit about the situation. And then with the Four of Swords upright, it's all about possibly taking a time to rest. Can be putting something to rest. It can be endings or a pause. You see a woman lying down in wintertime and she's taking a deep sleep or a nap. And some of the other like traditional tarot cards, you see someone sleeping on top of a grave. So again, it's just taking that deep rest or putting something to rest, possibly recharging the energy, which goes perfectly with the hermit. So when you do take that rest, you do get messages from yourself or from your higher powers or spirit guides, if you believe in that, that you wouldn't normally get if you weren't taking that time to slow down and rest. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful energy. It's all about 10 can be completion of something. Um, and just general contentment, happiness. You see your family, rainbows. They've got all the abundance in the cups, and they're happy in their little farmland or whatever. Um, so really nice energy there. Um, when it's next to the Four of Swords, if you didn't put something to rest because something is completed here, then again, it's just about taking rest for yourself or the situation to slow down a little bit and get that inner guidance. But let's see what else we got. All right. So with the Devil upright, it can talk about temptations. It can talk about lower base desires, anything in excess or not enough moderation. So can be addictions to um, sex, food, drugs. You can be overworking yourself. Um, Sorry, that's my dog playing with his toy. Hermes, really? You to be so loud right now? Come on. Um, but again, this is the horned one in this Llewellyn deck. But also, when it's in the extreme, it can be um, seen as kind of like the rock star that's partying too much, a rock star mentality um, of just taking things too far. All right. And then with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is a feeling of a lack of control, a lack of authority, or feeling strong in some way. Um, if it is dealing with money, it doesn't have to. With the Pentacles, can be feeling like the money isn't secure yet, or the job isn't secure enough yet, or the work partnership. If it's dealing with relationships, same thing. It could be that the relationship isn't secure yet. But let's keep going because it's interesting. We have the Ten of Cups over here, and then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers in reverse is basically a union that isn't perfect yet, um, a union that isn't pure, like, okay, so like, if you think of the ideal union, it's with mind, body, spirit, energy. With the devil card, over here, that's dealing with more lustful energy. Um, but when it's in the reverse, hopefully it's coming out of, well, not coming out of, it's more maybe not looking at something from such um, an innocent, naive way of like that pure love, or can also talk about a lack of support because you have the angels in the background, a lack of change in some way with this little tiny snake that you see that's around the candlestick. Um, so I feel like Leo, basically with this devil upright and the king of pentacles, there's some kind of lack of control or security for you. With the king of pentacles upright, you see this dude sitting on his throne. He's got a beautiful tree behind him, which is all about support. Like I was saying, he's got the resources to make the right decisions that he needs to make. Shh, guys, stop. So with it being upside down, it can talk about a feeling of lack of support. Come here. All right. Sorry, guys. I feel like when I do these readings earlier in the day, there's more people in the hallway in my apartment building, and I got chihuahuas, so they think they own everything. Anyway, um, so yeah, like I was saying with the Ken, the King of Pentacles, upside down, it can be a lack of support or a lack of funds in some way, a lack of abundance, a lack of control when it's right next to the devil, controlling yourself to be more stable or the person you're dealing with. And then with the lovers in reverse, again, it's a union that isn't come together perfectly yet. So it can be, if it's not relationships, it can be a business partnership that isn't, found its equal give and take yet. It can be parts of yourself that aren't being integrated together properly. Again, a lack of support, maybe with the angel and the snake, a little bit of some stagnant energy there. But let's go ahead and pull some confirmation cards. I pre-shuffled them for you. I'm just gonna tap into your energy again and draw some out for you, Leo. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Additional messages for Leo for September 19th through 28th. Additional messages for Leo for September 19th through 28th. Hold on. Just push these up here. Okay. Additional messages for Leo for September 19th through 28th. Additional messages for Leo for Okay, let me clear this out 1 second. Okay. All right, so you got the Six of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Justice in reverse. Um, okay, so with the Six of Cups in reverse, can be something from your past that could be, sorry, all right, I guess that fell, whatever. Something from your past can be influencing you in some way that maybe led you to get off balance with the devil card. Um, and something also with some type of um, nostalgia of the past or issues with your childhood or dealing with your inner child or the person that you're dealing with, the inner child, or the situation in general. Um, and I do see that, you know, with the Four of Swords, I was talking about putting something to rest. Um, it looks like you want to do that, um, and take time for yourself. But again, you've got these two kings in reverse, so it's like double um, lack of power or control or authority that you feel you might have over yourself or the situation at this time. Um, Looking for illumination and some kind of guidance, but not being able to find it currently with these cards. Um, Now, when you have justice in reverse, it can be that something's not ready to be reborn yet, or resurrected with the judgment in reverse. So when it's confronting the Ten of Cups upright and the Lovers in reverse, it could be it's not ready yet, for this Ten of Cups energy of completion, because there's some type of not coming together, union of opposites in some way, um, or again, the lack of support that you may feel, um, or lack of what is the word, divine intervention, or lack of hope or inspiration from your higher guides or higher powers, whatever you want to call it, angels. Let's pull one more confirmation card, see if we can get anything else before we move on to your oracle stuff, Leo. Oh my gosh. Stay. Everything's falling over here. It keeps falling. I need to find a new spot for it. Okay. Anyway, Leo. Additional messages for Leo. Just Leo. Need to know what else is Leo. Need to see what else Leo need to know. Good. September 19th, 2020. Okay, you got the Hanged Man in reverse. 1 second here. Um, so yeah, with the Hangman, he's upside down, and he's when the card is upright, he's not stable. He's not on the ground. Clearly, it could be looking for something or some. Can't talk today. Sorry. looking from for Looking at something from a different perspective or a different angle. Um, but when it's in the upright, it's actually can be seen as he's now got his feet on the ground. He's got this crown of illumination at the top of his head. Um, and so he's starting to take what he's possibly learned from looking at a different angle at the situation into being stable on the ground, and taking that knowledge with them. So yeah, Leo, I think that if you're able to get a little bit of rest that you need, or the situation needs to be put to rest, um, and not letting any issues from the past with a past person or childhood issues or your inner child, don't let that take you all the way into the devil energy, where you lose control, where you lose, yeah, your sense of control, your sense of security, balance. Um, because even though something might not be ready yet with the justice to be resurrected fully, it's because there is some type of, um, oops, sorry, not coming together, of this union that I was talking about. It can be, the Lover's card in reverse can also be talking about, like a lustful situation, one night stands, booty calls, whatever you want to call it, if you're dealing with like relationship issues. Um, and so, until that is turned around, or you see that maybe that's not necessarily what you want. I mean, maybe it is, no judgment. Um, but whatever this is, it could be a union between parts of yourself or with a business partner. But until it comes from the right place, and you feel like you have more support and your feet on the ground, then things won't move all the way until you've done that and look at something from a different perspective. So, not a bad spread. It definitely has, some messages for you, hopefully, that you can resonate with. And it's always, if you're a cross watcher, or you're, just watching in general, because everyone has Leo, um, in their chart in different ways, that hopefully, it's something that, you can take away from that. I already shuffled these. What am I doing? Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. Get some animal spirit oracle for Leo. Additional messages for Leo. Okay, and you got the honeybee. It says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Interesting. Okay. Um, Hold on here. Out of the way. Um, where was I at? Yes. Um, Maybe there needs to be some type of like forgiveness of yourself, or the person you're dealing with, because, um, the union wasn't the way that you wanted it to be. Um, but again, this compassion and forgiveness can be the hangman in reverse, the other angle, or the different way you need to look at something that can help you move forward. But only you will know, what it means for you, because everybody's got different situations. Let me pull you a fairy card real quick, and then you can be on your way, Leo. Okay. Okay, you got Ja Om the poet. Okay. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, it's just JA space OM the poet. I like poetry. Okay, let's see what it says here in the book real quick. And I won't read the whole thing. I'll try to summarize it for you guys. It says clear sight, poetry, erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief. Um, he looked so serious and so pensive, so thoughtful, but that wasn't the energy I felt coming from him at all. Um, he had me baffled and confused and fooled. Um, but then someone told me he's wearing a mask, he's laughing at us, he likes to speed ahead of us, then stand inside a tree and watch us go by, thinking up mischief for us to fall into. Then he flows ahead like a river, but much faster over the hills and lies in wait for us. Oh, it's Ta'om. Sorry, guys. T-A, not J. Ta'om has a poetic spirit which involves much more than just the writing of rhymes. He is about being able to see things as they really are, and in that reality to recognize all beauty, even the beauty of necessity and difficulty. This is not an unthinking, reflect, reflective, immature, everything is for the best attitude, but an understanding of the beauty of what we learn from joy and sorrow, from ease and hardship, from pain and pleasure. Om also wants to show us how silly it is to be so very solemn about life. He laughs at himself, he laughs at us. Sometimes he laughs so hard, he gets wine up his nose, and then everyone else laughs at him. He doesn't mind as long as we're all laughing. Okay. Um, He's a storyteller with a great imagination. He has the power to inspire others to action with his words. When this card turns up in the reading, it suggests that youthful spirits and energy are around. This is a time to do exciting things, to tackle projects you've been waiting to do, but for which you perhaps felt you didn't have the time or energy before. It may even be the time to write about them, but you probably need to do them first. To home often shows up in readings for people who have a talent or inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right word. Speaking and writing with conviction and serenity, and the ability to persuade others are indicated by his presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. You may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fritz into a relationship that has become overly routine. Oh my gosh, keep knocking stuff. Okay, Leo. So yeah, that was a nice card, and I think that again, if this is like relationship love stuff, if with the lovers in reverse, if you're um there has been like a lack or like too much passion or not enough um emotional love, then that can be talking about putting those things together. um but I also think it's just about like they said, not taking life so seriously, and being to have compassion and forgiveness for yourself or the person you're dealing with, or the situation in general. But yeah, I think that's a nice place to end here, Leo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to take a picture, a screenshot of all the cards layouts, and I'm going to be putting them on my Facebook page under each reading when I post them. If you're not watching the live and happen to see it there, or want to go look at the picture later in the month or whatever. Um, so if you want to check that out, you can click on my website in the description box below, and then just hit the Facebook page. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone is well. And I'm gonna clear this up and then come back in a little bit with Virgo. And I know Virgo's been waiting because it's a Virgo new moon. And so Virgo's like, hurry up and do me. So we're coming, Virgo. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks.